Mission Impossible 3 is literally the first Mission Impossible movie. Hello there, namaste. So I think going back and rewatching Mission Impossible 3 wasn't good for me because as soon as I saw J.J. Abrams' name pop up, I realized his penchant for mystery boxes kind of ruined this film for me. Again, the rabbit foot. The audience never knows what it is. It's this mystery thing that everyone's hunting for. Why? Is it a poison that's going to infect society? Is it a weapon that's going to cause harm? Is it a data chip that leaks the information of like all the secret operatives? I mean, there's so much stuff they could do, which would make more sense. Just say something. But at the very end, I'm just like pissed off. But why I say this is basically the first film over again, and I'm starting to think that maybe all of them are just the first film, just with higher stakes, because it involves Ethan Hunt being disavowed, Ethan Hunt having to recruit his crew. Well, he didn't really recruit his crew. And of course, it's the guy who is helping him is the bad guy, which was obvious the second he hands him a knife. It was like, oh, of course. Of course this is the guy who did it. Of course. The only thing they really added on top of it is they made him get married, which I don't think adds anything to the story except there is more tension because this film starts off near the end. It's one of those that just, instead of starting it at the beginning of the movie, they decided to start it at the end so that way you can build tension for that scene, which was really annoying because apparently he married a woman who's a natural born marksman. She's never held a gun before, doesn't know how to turn a safety off, doesn't know how to reload a weapon, and as Ethan Hunt is dying in front of her eyes, he shows her, and immediately she's getting headshots on everyone that walks into the building. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like I go back and watch it, I'm like, but why is the rabbit foot so important? I mean, it makes sense that this bad guy is being aided by the MIF because he's always been a ghost. He's never been able to be captured, and the second he gets captured, he gets let go because someone's corrupt. Or it's one of those, because let's be honest, it happens in the US as well, where they'll pay warlords or they'll support certain warlords because they support certain things or help certain things. That it's weird, it's convoluted. I don't pretend to understand it. It's just how it is. But it was aggravating because for me, I wanted to know what they were after. What is this rabbit's foot? What is it? I mean, maybe it comes back into play later. Who knows? But that's the thing. It was developed in this location. It gets stolen from this location, and we don't get to see Ethan Hunt, you know, stealing it. We just see him jumping out of a building, pulling a parachute way too close to being tossed around by the drafts, the wind drafts. Why couldn't they just remake it again? At least in the second film, he went to the source and eradicated the gene pool that they were creating, the petri dishes. Sure, they could probably remake it, but at the same time, he destroyed it. Here, he's going in for the rabbit's foot. We don't know what it is. We don't know if it could be recreated. Why is it such a big deal? That's the thing, is it just ended up confusing me more than anything. What if it was this massive meteorite, or the brain of an alien life form, or a little baby alien life form inside of it? Who knows? It's for our imagination to fill the hole. Because clearly the writer, the director has no clue what to put there, that he's just like, let's make the viewer's imagination put something there. But in the end, it just aggravates me. But yeah, I'll probably never watch Mission Impossible 3 again. I watch one, I like one gets every single part across. This one didn't do the math nowhere near as much as the second one. I mean, there is that one scene. They show you how they print it out real quick. I didn't really need to see that. I didn't care to see that. That's literally there to show more runtime. I just like believing that they could get it really quick. I could put my mind there. Show me the things that matter. Like, that's one of the things that bothered me. It's like, you're willing to show me how these masks are created, but you're not willing to tell me what the heck this rabbit foot is. You see, the masks were something we just accepted. It was not important, not crucial to the story, except it made him disguise himself. The rabbit's foot is something that's worth a ton of money, which, what was it? Simon Pegg called it like something, the God particle, or the God something, to destroy, eradicate mankind. His story was the only thing that was interesting, but we have nothing else to tell us what it was. We know how the masks are made, but we don't know what the heck the rabbit's foot is. But that's a part of the story. I hated it. I hated it. It aggravated me the entire film. I'm like, you showed us the mask. You showed us how they got the audio for his throat, how they got that down. But they couldn't show us the rabbit foot. Thank y'all for watching. It pissed me off. I recommend just watching the first one. Maybe skip to the fourth one? I don't know. Thank y'all for watching. Talk to you next time. Doodles.
You guys got a video? Why is it so bad?
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Why is it like that?